match its frequency. Even under massive noise, these resonance frequencies act as an attractor during synchronization. When the system is dragged away, it is the supercoil structure of the DNA that allows this dynamic process to take place. This basic natural property pulls the system back to the particular frequency state.
An implication is that ultimately DNA could be transferred or transported, let us say teleported, immaterially and non-locally as a light or laser modulation. This could be defined as a form of entanglement of the biological atoms with the background field, thus manifesting as a non-local, namely literally not there phenomenon. In terms of physics, of course, this requires the existence of some kind of vacuum field, something that was decried for a long time, but is now established as the concept of the zero-point fluctuations that quantum field theory embraces.
In quantum field theory, the manifestation of energy comes from the quantum vacuum, sometimes referred to as a universal scalar wave, which is a form of electrostatic energy. Scalar waves are produced when two electromagnetic waves of the same frequency are exactly out of phase, opposite to each other, and the amplitudes subtract and cancel or destroy each other. The result is not exactly an annihilation of magnetic fields but a transformation of energy back into a scalar wave. This scalar field has reverted back to a vacuum state of potentiality. Scalar waves can be created by wrapping electrical wires around a figure 8 in the shape of a Mobius coil. When an electric current flows through the wires in opposite directions, the opposing electromagnetic fields from the two wires cancel each other and create a scalar wave.
And as I earlier told about standing waves and resonance, it is very important to know for our mind control research to get rid of it what resonance needs. It needs the same type of waves. Also longitudinal scalar waves in the same frequency and amplitude, but 100 degrees in a phase difference. And then you build up a resonance with a standing wave. And this they do when they do mind control. So there we know the theories about it, that two waves going so and meeting, or you can have one so and from the opposite side go against. There is also possible to structure something and manifest things with that. And they call it phased array. There's one radar in the world which have three phases. Also usually the radar has two, but there's one that have three, and this is very close to Whitby where Simon Parkes lives. I have looked on it. He was invited to it. It's driven by the NSA. It's an over-the-horizon radar. And the other things, when they come together, is phase conjugation. Scalar waves can build up a standing resonance, a resonance circuit between the target and the perpetrator. Often it is Mossad controlling in the Western world the mind control technology. In the Eastern world it is the FSB, the Russian Secret Service. The problem is the scalar waves have closed field lines. That means our usual devices we buy to scan electromagnetic waves are not working any longer. And we have up to date not been able to get scanning devices for scalar waves. Of course, the dark side have them. I've been told in Germany the Stasi had them, and they had them from Russia. But we have not been able to come over. So if you here in Czechian, you had more closer contact to the KGB and so on. If there are perhaps some guys having an old device scanning scalar waves, we would be very grateful to get access to that.